93-year-old media tycoon Rupert Murdoch marries for the fifth time. New York. A new chapter has begun in the life of global media magnate Rupert Murdoch, who at the age of 93 has tied the knot for the fifth time. The billionaire media baron married 63-year-old Russian-American scholar Elena Zhukova, sparking widespread interest across the world's media platforms and social networks. The marriage marks another turning point in Murdoch's eventful personal life, and, in some ways, a symbolic new era for one of the most influential figures in modern media. Speaking to close associates, Murdoch described this union as true love, saying, "I believe this is the love I've been searching for. Elena has no interest in my wealth, we share the same values, and that's what matters most. A new love, a new beginning." At 93, marriage might sound surprising to many, but Rupert Murdoch has once again proved that passion knows no age. According to sources close to the couple, their relationship began to blossom late last year after being introduced by mutual friends. What started as an intellectual connection soon evolved into deep affection. Elena Zhukova is a retired biological scientist who spent most of her career at the University of California, working in the field of medical research. Born in Russia, she later moved to the United States, where her daughter, Dasha Zhukova, became a well-known name in the world of fashion and art. Dasha was previously married to Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, the former owner of the Chelsea Football Club. Murdoch's previous marriages. Rupert Murdoch's personal life has always been as newsworthy as his professional one, a blend of romance, controversy, and influence. His 5 marriages have often made global headlines and sparked conversations about love, power, and legacy. First marriage 1956–1967. Murdoch's first wife was Patricia Booker, a flight attendant. The marriage ended after 11 years. Second marriage 1967–1999. He then married Anna Torv, an Australian journalist. Their marriage lasted over 3 decades and produced 3 children before ending in divorce in 1999. Third marriage 1999–2013. Just weeks after his divorce, Murdoch married Wendy Dang, a Chinese-born businesswoman. The age gap between them, more than 30 years, attracted global attention. Fourth marriage 2016–2022. In 2016, he wed Jerry Hall, former model and ex-partner of Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger. The two divorced in 2022. Fifth marriage 2025–present. His current marriage to Elena Zhukova marks the latest chapter in his long and storied life. Each of these relationships shaped Murdoch's personal and public image. Yet this time, his words convey a tone of calmness, reflection, and what he calls spiritual peace. The Murdoch Empire. Power, politics, and controversy. Rupert Murdoch is far more than a businessman, he's an institution. The empire he built, News Corporation, reshaped journalism and politics in the modern era. His media holdings span multiple continents and include some of the most influential outlets in the world. Fox News, The Wall Street Journal, The Times London, New York Post, Sky News Australia. Murdoch's media outlets have played a defining role in shaping political narratives, from Washington to London to Sydney. Supporters hail him as a visionary who revolutionized global media. Critics, however, accuse him of manipulating public opinion to suit his business and political interests. With an estimated net worth of $17 billion, as of 2023, Murdoch remains one of the wealthiest media owners in history. Yet his career has also been shadowed by scandals, most notably the British phone hacking controversy, which exposed illegal practices at some of his newspapers and led to intense public scrutiny. A fresh start at 93. The question echoing across social media and newsrooms alike is simple: why marry at 93? But those close to Murdoch say his decision is deeply personal. Having stepped back from day-to-day business operations, Murdoch is now focused on finding peace and meaning beyond the newsroom. In his own words, "I've spent my whole life chasing headlines and building empires. Now I just want time for what I've always ignored: love, calm, and trust." Despite his age, sources describe him as mentally sharp and intellectually curious, still reading political analyses and corporate reports daily. Elena Zhukova, the unconventional bride. Elena is not a celebrity or socialite, but an intellectual with a modest and cultured background. Her life has revolved around academia, research, and family. Friends say that what drew Murdoch to her was her calm demeanor and independence. A close associate told reporters, "Elena brings a kind of peace to Rupert's life that wealth and fame never could. She listens, she understands, and she challenges him intellectually. The two share common interests in philosophy, science, and history, a rare combination that reportedly deepened their connection. Global reaction. Murdoch's fifth marriage has been a hot topic across news platforms. Supporters call it a celebration of love beyond age, while critics have joked about his seemingly endless romantic stamina. Social media, as usual, turned the story into a meme fest. One user tweeted, "Billionaires never retire, not from business, not from love." Another commented, "Rupert Murdoch just proved life can still begin at 90. While humor dominates online conversations, many admirers see this union as a testament to human hope, that companionship and affection remain vital at any stage of life. Family reactions. Murdoch has 6 children from his previous marriages, many of whom are active in his business empire. According to reports, some family members have welcomed the news warmly, while others have reacted with quiet surprise. The family dynamic around inheritance and company leadership has always been complex, and this new marriage adds yet another dimension to that story. Love or tranquility? Analysts believe Murdoch's latest marriage is more about emotional balance than romance. Having spent decades at the center of global media and political storms, he now seems to be seeking inner peace. Others speculate that the marriage also helps stabilize his personal affairs as he reorganizes his vast financial and familial legacy. For Murdoch, however, it appears simpler than that, a genuine desire for companionship and intellectual partnership in the final chapters of his remarkable life. A life like no other. From running a small newspaper in Australia to building one of the largest media empires in the world, Rupert Murdoch's journey has been nothing short of cinematic. He has witnessed